Hey there, South Jersey. I'm Pete Thompson with the Cape May County Herald, and this is Under Review. Under Review brought to you by the Burke Motor Group, home of the best price guarantee. It's week number 9 of the spring sports season, and that means the playoffs are underway for boys and girls lacrosse. It's the postseason for baseball and softball as well, and we have not one, not two, but 3 sets of highlights for you. So let's get right to it, starting with girls lacrosse highlights from Middle Township in Group 1 South. Our camera's on hand in Cape May Courthouse as Middle Township, the Panthers, the top seed on Tuesday, and at home against number 4 Haddon Township. The Garnets barely above 500 coming into the contest, but they come out with a nothing to lose attitude. Both teams sort of feeling each other out in the first 5 minutes. That is until number 4 in red, Anna Wolf, charges in and scores unassisted. Wolf with a hat trick for Haddon Township in the game gives the Garnets the early 1-zip lead. Wolf's goal seems to light a fire under the home team Panthers as just about a minute later, number 22, Allison Hunter finds number 21, Bridget Ruskey for the goal. Ruskey with 4 goals in the game to push her state best career total to 472. Later, Middle up 2-1, and off the draw, it's Hunter. Marching right down the field, she holds until the last second, and then feeds number 14, Jenna Hurley for the goal. 3-1, Middle Township. The Panthers are answering big time. And when she's not passing, Hunter is scoring, splits 2 defenders, shoots, and scores. 5 goals, 6 assists for Hunter. She's the state's all-time assists leader, and she finishes the game with exactly 300 career assists to go along with her 227 career goals. 8-4 Middle with 5 straight goals to lead by 4 at the half. 19-7 your final. Middle Township wins to improve to 16-2 and set up a rematch with number 2, Camden Catholic. The Panthers beat the Irish in overtime in a second-round game 2 seasons ago. Those two will square off today, weather permitting, in the Group 1 South Final. So stay tuned for those highlights on next week's Under Review. In the meantime, our thanks to Mike Frankel from SNJ Today for these highlights as number 3 Ocean City goes on the road to number 2 Seneca on Monday for a Group 3 South semifinal playoff game. As you can see, the Golden Eagles in white and green come out firing. Number 8, Aaron Kerstetter. 4 goals, 1 assist for Aaron Kerstetter. If it's not Kerstetter, it's number 11, Cassidy Spills. 7 goals, 2 assists for Spills, as the Golden Eagles are certainly soaring in the first half. OC tries to answer number 3, Dara Hennessy, to number 21, Nicole Fenton for the goal. The shutout is off the table, and later, off the restart, number 14, Emily D. Marino, who scores. 10-2, Ocean City trails by 8, though, at the break. We'll show one more goal for the Red Raiders as number 3, Hennessy, to number 10, Riley Allen to start the second half. 2 goals for Riley Allen. Shannon Orion, 4 goals for Ocean City, but the Red Raiders fall 16-9. 16-9, Seneca wins. Ocean City's playoff run ends abruptly as they finish at 16-2 on the season. More girls' playoff scores now from girls lacrosse as Middle with a big blowout win over Morristown Friends in round 1 by the score of 24-7. That result is from last Thursday. In Lower Cape May, a 3 seed in South Jersey Group 2, the Caper Tigers with their first playoff win in school history. They beat number 6 Barnegat 17-5 last Friday. Freshman midfielder Karina Raymond leads the way for LCM with 6 goals and 1 assist. Sophomore attack Marissa Giancola, 2 goals, 3 assists. Senior attack and captain Devin Blackley, 3 goals, 4 assists. Junior mid Jenna Durbin, 4 goals, 1 assist. And let's not forget the keeper, sophomore Mel Amador, makes 17 saves, shuts the door. Lower Cape May wins to advance to the Group 2 South semis The News not as happy. They're 18-10, the final at number 2, West Deptford. Caper Tigers put up a good fight. They do bow out of the playoffs at 12-5. A good first season for Joanne McLaughlin at the helm as the former assistant coach wraps up her first year as head coach. And that is girls playoff lacrosse. In boys playoff lacrosse, Ocean City, the lone boys team from our Super 6 to qualify, Red Raiders with a 7th seed in Group 2 South. They do go down, though, 18-6 at number 2, Rumson Fairhaven last Friday. Marty Caddy, 2 goals for OC. Christian Kuhn, 1 goal, 1 assist. The Red Raiders fall to 13-6. That is boys playoff lacrosse. Our last set of highlights come from a Super 6 matchup in high school baseball as Wildwood Catholic and Lower Cape May square off last Thursday in Irma. Number 23, Ben Church, let us pray, gets the start on the mound for the Crusaders. Bottom of the third, tied at 1. Number 16, Kevin Roach is going to rip this pitch down the right field line. It's a fair ball all the way back to the fence. Number 23, Justin Nicholas comes around from second base to score. 2-1, the Caper Tigers move in front. Still in the third, number 10, Brennan Ray, a bouncing ball to short that squeaks through to left. That will bring Roach home, and it's 3-1 Lower Cape May after 3 full innings of play. We'll move ahead to the top of the 5th inning now, where Lower leads 5-1 before the Crusaders mount a rally. Number 33 in blue, Fred Spiewak for Wildwood Catholic, a seeing eye single past a diving second baseman. That allows number 15, Corey Krause, to slide home safely. It's a 5-2 ball game. And then number 23, Church, guides one to shallow left, but it's an RBI single that brings number 12, Phil Pfaffman, home. 5-3, the Crusaders get as close as 2. That's your final, though. 5-3, Lower Cape May holds on to win. Caper Tigers head into the Group 2 South playoff action on a good note. Not a lot of good news to report, though, when we do get to that playoff scoreboard. All these games are from Tuesday. First in Group 1 South, number 16 Wildwood gets blanked at number 1 Audubon, 12-zip. Will Long with a hit for the Warriors. Andrew Mormilli strikes out 2. In Group 2 South, middle of 14 seed, the Panthers give number 3 West Deptford a good fight, but they fall 6-2. Middle, the early 1-zip lead in that playoff loss, but as we know, didn't turn out. And then there's Lower Cape May, a 15 seed, going down 10-4 at number 2 Haddon Field. LCM ends the season at 5-15. And finally, Ocean City baseball, a 10 seed in Group 3 South. The defending champions, too, they fall at number 7 Cherry Hill West, though, 7-2. Craig Mensinger's guys lead 2-zip after 1/2 inning. But the Lions from Cherry Hill West put up at least a run in each of the first 5 frames. OC knocked out at 12-10. That is playoff baseball. Which means that all that's left to discuss is playoff softball. We have 4 teams from our Super 6 in the postseason. In Group 2 South, Lower Cape May, a 14 seed, and the Caper Tigers struggle mightily at number 3 Sterling, going down 17-0 in 5. Middle of 7 seed, they get a home game to start against number 10 Overbrook. 4-zip, the Panthers win there. Lacey Abrigo strikes out 3 in the shutout. Sophia Ellis, 2 for 4, a triple and an RBI. Montana Gallagher's singles, walks, drives, and a run for the Panthers. They advance after that first game. But in the quarterfinals on Tuesday, the run is done. 7-4. Middle knocked out by Delran. The Panthers fall to 8-12. Tough to see number 7 Ocean City bow out in the first round with a first-round loss to number 10 Triton at home last Thursday. John Bruno's Red Raiders have a comeback attempt, fall just short. They lose 6-5. Brooks Sagich, 2 for 4, a double and a run scored. Ocean City with a solid 12-8 campaign, though. And last but certainly not least, in non-public South B, number 2 Wildwood Catholic with a first-round bye. The Crusaders are scheduled to play today, weather permitting. We'll track down that result for you next week on Under Review. But first, we'll come back out here and remind you that Steph Sella. We cannot do Under Review without her, without the hard work and dedication each week of Stephanie Sella. Steph's the heart and soul of Under Review. She shoots most of the highlights. She does all the editing that you see in this process. So if we don't have her, we don't have Under Review. If you see her out and about at your event, go up to Steph Sella and say, hey, I like Under Review, and thank you for what you do. Don't forget, if you have a story idea or suggestion, you can email me at pthompson@cmcherald.com. That's pthompson@cmcherald.com. For faster scores and news, you can find us on Facebook by going to @Cape May County Sports. Just click like on that page, or we are on Twitter as well. That's @CMC Herald Sports. Find us on Twitter. Again, this is week number 9 of the spring sports season. We're just a few weeks away, only a couple weeks away from our summer break when the schools are off. Don't forget that Under Review is brought to you by the fine folks at the Burke Motor Group, home of the best price guarantee. And we want to throw in a special 60th birthday shout out to you, Dave Burke. Excuse me. Dave and Francie Burke. Happy birthday, Dave Burke. Happy 60th birthday. And thank you to Dave and Francie Burke for what they do for local high school athletics. We certainly appreciate that. So we hope to see you right back here next Thursday for another installment of Under Review. Until then, thanks for watching.